What's going on, folks?
I'm driving to my mailbox. She telling me I'm speeding, telling me to slow down.
Slow down, and he rolled down his window and he started harassing.
First of all, I didn't harass you. She telling me to slow down. I said, what do you mean slow down? I said, yo, I'm just going to the mailbox. Then she goes, get the out of the middle of the road.
Across the street and you almost hit me.
First of all, I didn't almost hit you. Now you just making up stuff.
No, I literally
just like a Karen.
You almost hit me.
I did. How did I almost hit you? And I'm going to the mailbox.
I was a Karen.
Yeah, I'd call you a Karen when I came over here after you said I called the police. Absolutely. Then you went on to say, oh, I'm the subject of the HOA meeting, this and that and the other. I got liens on my house, this and that and the other. Then you start bringing up my status, who I was, my HBO, my VH1. You the one brought it up, lady. I did it. You did it. No, I'm fine, sir. First of all, I didn't almost hit her.
I understand that. Just relax.
I'm not finna sit up here.
He ran the stop sign.
Well, there is no stop sign. What are you talking about?
I wasn't, but I asked him to slow down, and he got out of his car and started harassing me. He put his car in park.
Right, because you're going to yell at me and telling me I'm almost hit you, and I didn't.
But you didn't have to get out of your car.
You didn't have to talk to me that way either, Karen.
You're a black man approaching a white woman.
You're a black man, and I'm a white woman. As if all black people are animal-like. Like we the fucking animals. Genetically speaking, the original people are the only humans on the fucking planet.
Things that black people taught them. You know, what we don't have in our history books is that the civilization we have in Europe today was brought to us by black people. Even black people don't know that. Even many black people don't know that. They don't know that the Moors, they were West Africans and North Africans and Central Africans that came to Europe and ruled Spain. They brought civilization to us. They showed us how to use soap, how to be clean, how to behave like a decent human being, you know, and ruled Spain. They brought civilization to us. They showed us how to use soap, how to be clean, how to behave like a decent human being, you know.
But she wants to display that he's a subhuman by saying you're a black man and I'm a white woman and you're coming at me like he's a danger to society because he's a so-called black man. The same goddamn so-called black man that took them out the caves, taught them how to eat real food. Prior to then, they was eating dog shit, eating their own feces, fucking dogs in them caves. Didn't know how to bury they dead. Okay? We had to teach them all this shit. But she's displaying him as being an animal. The nerve. The nerve. Man, I want y'all to see this for what it is. What we have here is a Caucasoid Caucasian two-legged beast using her Caucasian privilege, because they really ain't white. I don't even know why the fuck they invented that word white for. Because the motherfuckers is not white, okay? They pale skin, okay? So all these colors and shit, which ain't even a fucking noun, they're adjectives, doesn't signify a real person. Anyway, the games these nothing ass motherfuckers play. But we can clearly see that this woman her meter of racism is at the very top. And she can't stand it that this successful black, so-called black, this Native American,
Aborigines, which means what? Black folks. But you never find a white Aborigine. Rather, Aborigines are called natives, or they're always dark-skinned people. You and I are Aborigines, but you don't like to be called an Aborigine. You want to be called an American.
She can't stand it that this Native American, who's labeled black, is successful and staying in her neighborhood. And because she's rooted in racism, probably because her mama and daddy wasn't shit, they was rooted in racism. Of course, her grandparents was rooted in racism, and their grandparents rooted in racism. And as it goes beyond, we just know, just based off common sense, She come from a long line of nothing-ass motherfuckers. And I'm glad that Terrell Owens exposed this. I don't even like using the word. But I got to put words in the proper perspective. It's a good thing that T.O., the Hall of Famer, exposed this. Now, if it weren't for the camera, it would have been her word against his. Because of her Caucasian, so-called white privilege. Okay? Her Caucasian privilege. That's the correct term. But if it weren't for that camera, this nothing ass bitch would have got away with this shit.
First of all, you had your boy right here, your husband right here. So first of all, I don't do that type of stuff.
Relax.
You did. You put your car in park and you came
Yeah,
at me.
first of all, I didn't come at you.
Yes, you did.
You can stop all of that, Karen.
Okay, listen.
Get out of here with all of that.
Listen, if you guys want me here, I can solve it.
He literally came after me.
Here she crying. There's Karen. Look at this. This is unbelievable. Swear to God, I've never been a part of nothing like this. I've seen it. I've seen it.
Do you have your ID?
I've seen it. Yes, I've seen it, but this is firsthand.
And now he's on live.
Oh boy, and she's crying. Oh my God, this is real. This is real. This is real. Here you go. Here you go.
Cops would have took her word for it. She would have tried to line the man up to get either murdered because he was taking a chance on getting killed. If you notice, when the cops showed up, this nothing ass motherfucker, primitive, undeveloped, brain-minded motherfucker, started crying.
This is real. This is real. This is real. This is real. I've never seen. I've seen it, but I've never been a part of this. This is real life. And now she's crying. Her husband tried to tell her to go in the house, but no, she wanted to do the whole Karen thing. So I'm gonna be here with my camera to show everything. First of all, you need to stop that.
You were speeding through the neighborhood.
He was not. I was in the garage. You're lying now because I was sitting in the garage.
She said I was speed. First of all, I know what you're saying. No, I get you.
I got you.
No, this is real. This is real life in 2022. This is real life Karen stuff.
And she crying.
I've never seen. I've seen it on TV. I've seen it on video, but I've never really been a part of something like this.
Trying to win the genetic code of take up for Caucasian when Caucasians are in trouble, or appear to be in trouble, or even if they ain't in trouble, if it's a so-called black person, the automatic code that has been embedded in them for fucking thousands of years is to take side with their own race. If it's a so-called black person, that is. So, she saw that shit wasn't working. And then, I love it that the neighbor that was sitting in her garage witnessed this shit. So, she didn't have nothing in her favor to try to tweak the situation. She tried, though. She tried to pull a little race card. That shit didn't work. Then she tried the most fake-ass, nothing-ass tears. This is nothing new. They've been doing this shit for years. Caucasian women lying on the original man, so-called black people that is, but lying on the original man.
First of all, you had your boy right here, your husband right here. So first of all, I don't do that type of stuff.
Relax.
You did. You put your car in park and you came at me.
First of all, I didn't come at you.
Yes, you did.
You can stop all of that, Karen.
In some instances, to the extent of even getting them hung in trees, shot down like a dog. Well, I can't even say a dog because Caucasians treat dogs better than they do the real Americans, which are so-called black people. So, they got a long resume of this fuckery. You know, as we can clearly see, this bitch, I don't even like calling women a bitch, but this bitch is showing her ancestors that we hope would remain dormant in her DNA. But they just, some type of way, they rising their ragged ass up and displaying right through her dumb ass. So this is what we have today. But if it would have been just the average black person, it wouldn't get no publicity like it is today. So in a way, Terrell Owens is being used as an instrument because of his platform to expose even more of these primitive, undeveloped-minded, parasitic-minded, racist-ass motherfuckers. So, I think this was set up just by divine providence that this dumbass motherfucker would do it to T.O.